Again, I prefer to do the grade 1 and then progress to 3 and 4 with the patient shoulder abduction. Position in 90 degrees. Again, he is in supine position, and now the therapist will be facing the feet, and my left hand will be supporting the elbow that is close to the joint line, and my thumb will be positioned right here anteriorly. First one is going like, in other words, my forearm here would be serving as the stop mechanism to basically control the movement. Okay. Now the grade 1 will be just small oscillations, small amplitude. Okay. Now grade 2 is larger amplitude at the available range. Okay. Now for grade 3 and 4, we're going to ask our subject to move to the table, edge of the table here. Okay. Now, again, the therapist will be facing the subject's feet, and I will be positioned like this with my elbow again supporting with my arm supporting the patient's elbow. And at this time, what we're going to do is we're going to have a patient, my thigh will be serving as a step. Okay. Now we're going to move this with the small amplitude up to the resistance. Okay, then grade 4 is larger amplitude, small amplitude up to the resistance. Okay, so that's external rotation. Now for our internal rotation, I'm going to move that way a little bit maybe. Okay, will be the same position, but this time the patient is also in supine and the therapist will be facing the head. Okay, the right hand will be again supporting the patient's elbow, and we will perform again from grade 1 to grade 4. Okay, so my left hand will be on the grasping the patient's wrist right here, radioulnar joint. Okay, and my left forearm will serve as the step device. All right, so we'll start with small amplitude. Okay, adjustment here, and then larger amplitude is grade 2. Okay, and to progress that to grade 3 and 4, we're gonna change our position a little bit. My hand now will be positioned right here. Stabilize the elbow, and grade 3 will be small amplitude, larger amplitude. Grade 3 is the larger amplitude. What's this? And the grade 4 is small amplitude oscillation. Okay. All right. So that is the shoulder joint mobilization. We just did the flexion, abduction, internal and external rotation. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the elbow joint mobilization. To remind you that our patient has a patient complaint of 7 to 8 over 10 pain scale. So again, I prefer the patient in supine position. Okay, go like this. Hold on a second.